I don't know, is there still an effort to dismantle the EPA, do you think? I mean,
Oh, yeah.
there's so many agencies that are not staffed, and it looks as though they're not going to be staffed.
Yeah. Well, here was to pick the Department of State first. My last trip with Senator McCain was to Pakistan and Afghanistan. Both ambassadors were Obama holdovers. Both were on their way out. At the time, I don't think either had a successor who had been nominated. Now they have one successor nominated, but he's not in place. Because the Afghan-Pakistan relationship is so important and so fraught, there was a special representative for Afghanistan and Pakistan in the State Department. That whole office is shuttered. There's not even somebody answering the phone. The doors are locked, the lights are out. And Afghanistan and Pakistan report to an Assistant Secretary of State who has also not been nominated, is not a Trump person, and isn't acting because they don't have anybody in place. So if you're looking around the world at really dangerous places, in particular where Americans are engaged militarily and in other ways and at risk, you put Afghanistan and Pakistan pretty high up the list, maybe only behind North Korea at this point. And they don't even have a team in the field. So that kind of stuff is happening all over the place. I think in the case of the EPA, there's a more persistent desire to damage the institution by driving qualified people out, by trying to bring in scientists who aren't real scientists but are industry hacks, and are trying to fill the upper positions with people who are pure goons for the fossil fuel industry or the chemical industry or whomever. They've been astonishingly overt about it. And you're basically watching the capture and corruption of a federal government agency in plain view in real time.